I have put the bowl on the mixer. I'm gonna fit it with a hook. And my instructions say, okay, the oil, eggs, yolks, and 3/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of water. And we're gonna whisk that together. So here is my oil, 4 egg yolks, 4 whole eggs, 8 eggs total. Oh no, I'm using the same tool. All right, I'm not gonna use it for dries. Okay, I have whisked it. And they said something about a little bit of water with that. So I've measured out my 7 to 9 ounces per one batch. So this is 18 ounces of water. It's variable depending on the weather. Imagine that. Okay, that looks good. I personally like to add a little water to eggs, even like scrambled eggs, just because it lightens it up, because eggs are a heavy thing, you know? Don't you know? Okay. So, mix with a spoon or on low speed with a paddle, but we're just going to go ahead and do this with the hook. Pour the egg mixture in the flour. Mix with a spoon, whatever, until all the ingredients add the remaining water. Okay. In go my eggs and oil and a little water. Now when I pour the water in, I'm not going to pour it straight into the center like I did the eggs. Because right now, what I really want to do is make sure all the flour is coming off of the sides. And this basically is it as far as dough development. You just mix, you're going to keep kneading it with your dough attachment, with your hook, until it forms a ball. And I am gonna keep adding my water. And my water is at room temperature. My eggs were at room temperature. My flour is at room temperature. But my yeast was pulled out of the fridge. That was cool. And the reason why you want to have eggs and oil and all your ingredients at the same temperature, eggs especially, eggs are protein, right? And so proteins coagulate when they're hot or cold. And when they're room temperature, eggs can gather in and use their proteins a lot better than if they were cold. Can you just imagine like the proteins of an egg, kind of like a balloon? If they're cold, it's going to be, it's going to be a smaller balloon. And then once they come up to room temperature, they have more elasticity. They are warm. I mean, anything works better when it's warmer. I'm probably going to use all this water just because it's been so dry in the atmosphere. I only have like that much left anyway. Yeah, I think this mix, I would just liken it to maybe a muffin mix where you have your dries on one side and your wet ingredients on the other side, and you just mix the two separately and then you mix them both together, and that's it. Now, this is going to take a few minutes to knead, and I will come back to it, and I'm not going to, I've used all my water. So I'm not going to put anything else in it. I'm going to let it mix. And then we'll come back when it's in a ball, because I promise you, I'm not going to add anything more. I'm probably going to scrape the sides and make sure that it's coming up. It might look wet right now, but trust the dough. I tried to flip it using my dough scraper, my bowl scraper, because I knew that all of that dry was still sitting on the bottom. So now that I've picked it all up, I'm gonna keep mixing. I told you, I did not add anything else.